Question for you. Is it worth it to make homemade taco seasoning, or should you just buy the packets? We're gonna answer that question in today's video. Is it worth it to make your own homemade taco seasoning or just use a packet when you are cooking? I'm gonna be breaking down the ingredient list, a cost comparison, a convenience comparison, and then we'll decide whether or not it is really worth it to make our own homemade taco seasoning. Okay, let's take a look at ingredient and cost comparison for taco seasoning packets versus making it homemade. So first off, I want to show you these two packets. There's a gluten-free version and the regular taco seasoning mix. The regular taco seasoning mix is anywhere between 55 cents and 99 cents, depending on the brand that you're getting. This gluten-free packet is $1.69. So let's take a quick look at ingredients. We have, in the gluten-free one, spices, yellow corn, salt, dextrose, onion, natural flavor, lime, gum, Arabic, and maltodextrin. The other packet has spices, dextrose, yellow corn, onion, maltodextrin, and less than 2% natural flavor, lime, and gum Arabic. So pretty similar. We don't know the spices. We don't know. This one has onion and it is certified gluten-free. So some slight differences there, but pretty similar in terms of the ingredients. And for the homemade version, this is it, friend. Chili powder, ground cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, and crushed red pepper. These are the smaller jars. Of course, ounce per ounce, if you use the larger jars like this one or even larger from a warehouse store, ounce per ounce, it's gonna be even less. But my best estimate is that a packet's worth of homemade would be no more than 40 cents. And that would be lower if you were using all larger bulk ingredients. So 55 cents, 40 cents, cost-wise, $1.69, 40 cents. Cost-wise, this is a no-brainer. Ingredient-wise, I've never been like a purist on ingredients, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't love some of these that are here. So if I can make this so easily, why would I be buying packets? I know, I do it every time, I spoil it. We're gonna let's go make it and then I'll share my opinion with you. Making a batch of this, I'm gonna just use my pint-sized jar. I'm gonna make a little bit less than what's in the recipe printed here, but you could just use a larger jar or a container that you can store in your pantry or even in your freezer. So we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of cumin, 3 tablespoons of garlic, 3 tablespoons of onion, 3 tablespoons of chili powder, 3 teaspoons or less, depending on how much heat you want in it, of crushed red pepper. So this is so easy to make, and you can memorize that ratio really easily. It's basically 1 tablespoon of all of these to 1 teaspoon of the crushed red pepper. So really easy to remember. And I usually just keep it in a small pint-sized jar and then I just use it and refill it all the time. I'm doing this all the time. Okay, so the cumin is finished. We're gonna let's do the chili powder next. 3 tablespoons of chili powder. Again, less per ounce if you're using bulk of this, but I bought these this time specifically to make this for you today. Oh my gosh, I'm not even counting. Only those 2. Yeah, that was 2. This is the problem when I'm thinking about what I'm recording and actually doing something. My brain is like, what are we doing again? Okay, 3 garlic. I actually do have other garlic, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this because I wanna use this up. 2, come on, Bubba. 3, okay. Onion powder, 3. This is gonna be full. I might need to use my knife to mix this up. Okay, all of this is done. So from here, I'm gonna mix it and then add in, it might mix, we'll see, with enough finagling. I might have to use my knife. I see some chili powders still not incorporated. Okay, let's add in the heat. This is crushed red pepper. I'm just gonna add in 3 teaspoons. So again, it's tablespoon, 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 teaspoon. I mean, if you like spicy things, go ahead and add a tablespoon. Only if you really like it spicy. Okay, that's it. This is finished. Like, it's so easy. I will use my knife to get those red pepper flakes down to the bottom. I don't want to have too much off the top. Okay, so I'll just show you. We've mixed this up. Easy peasy. I have this memorized. I make it in usually batches about this big. Oh, I see, look, there's garlic powder still kind of trying to hang out together. So definitely if you're using a smaller container, do this, mix it through. Okay, so to make a packet's worth of this, the amounts on the recipe, but all I would do is take 2 tablespoons out of this mix to be equal to 1 packet's worth, okay? So that's your ratio that you would use in your recipe. So if your recipe calls for 1 packet of taco seasoning, you're gonna use 2 tablespoons of this homemade mix. Now for where to store this. Because I go through this so quickly, I just leave it like this with my spices. If you're doing a bigger batch and it's in a container that is resealable, either a larger jar, a quart-sized jar like this, or another container that has like a lid, then you can store it in the freezer. Pull it out, use it as is. It'll store longer in the freezer, but again, we go through this so quickly that I can just store this in my pantry. Unless, of course, I'm making a big batch, then it goes in the freezer. That is how to make and store homemade taco seasoning. Now for my opinion, you can probably already figure out what it is. Homemade is definitely worth it, both on the cost level. The ingredients are much cleaner. The flavor is gonna be much better. And it's really easy to use a packet's worth by just pulling 2 tablespoons out of this and putting this together. So easy, so on all levels. Ingredients, cost, convenience, easy to store, easy to replenish. Homemade taco seasoning is the way to go. These packets are certainly an option, but I would challenge you in starting to make homemade taco seasoning. The recipe is, of course, linked down below the video, so get that saved and printed. You could even like post it inside your cabinet until you memorize it, but you've probably already memorized it because I told you how easy it was and I broke it all down for you. Okay, there you have it, your turn to make homemade taco seasoning. If you learned something new in this video, please give us a thumbs up, a like. Also subscribe to the channel. We have new videos in this Is It Worth It series coming out. We also share other cooking hacks, freezer cooking information, and all kinds of other things here on the channel. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to get notified, just hit the bell while you are at it. All right, my friends, it's bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.